So I have some experience leading meetings in various settings, mostly in my background before nursing, but then even as a nurse doing different kind of events. And then this group of people that I've been that had my official QI meeting with, we've been getting together and planning and all for months since starting, working on planning the project. I would say that this overall was our most productive and efficient meeting that we've had. It's the first time we've had agendas before, but it's the first time an agenda was sent out ahead of time and had time frames for the various things that we were going to discuss. And I think that actually made a difference and kind of kept us on track. Also, having an official timekeeper to remind us when we were going too long on any one topic. I think it was helpful. We did do some brainstorming in the beginning of the meeting, talking about what worked and what didn't work in the first cycle, which I think got was helpful. Used some big paper and took notes, and I think it helped people be involved in that conversation and got the conversation going early on, involving most of the participants. I don't have a very shy group, but it is helpful to get everybody talking in the beginning. It kind of keeps the meeting moving, I think. And I did utilize the parking lot for things as we were getting off topic. And there were a couple times where we did get off topic because of some things that had kind of happened. And I think they want to talk about that early when there was a time in the agenda for us to kind of process that. So to kind of put them somewhere so that we would come back to them, but at the appropriate time was helpful. The survey, it's the first time I've done a survey. I do lots of surveys, but it's the first time I've done a survey for how effective the meeting was. And overall, the responses were very good. I think partly because we're kind of a close group and we work well together. And I also think that having them everything kind of planned out and knowing that they were going to be evaluating me helped me try to stay on topic and keep things moving a little better. So I think that there's a lot to be said for meetings that run well. I've been part of meetings that have not run well before. Particularly every month, my practice has a meeting, and it is kind of like mass chaos where there is no agenda. There's a whole lot of talking over each other, a whole lot of jumping around and getting off topic. And so to be part of meetings that are running well and where things are actually getting done and there's specific task assigned to them at the end is very refreshing. And I think there's a lot to be learned from that for me as a facilitator for this meeting, but also ways that maybe I could try to help as a participant in the other meetings that I go to. So I did think this was a useful activity for me, both in planning the meeting and preparing ahead of time, but also in the future for other things that I'm doing and groups that I'm part of.